Welcome back. It is 5:14 on this Monday morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Of course, we have the storms come through Saturday, so many of you may have spent Sunday just kind of cleaning up the yard with some of that leaf debris and some of the trees that fell down. I know I lost power for quite some time. I was out of town, but still noticed that we were out of power for over 12 hours. So fortunately, power's back on. Things are looking a little bit better. But yes, we do have that threat for severe storms once again, mainly between about 4 and 9. So this is going to be afternoon and evening as the cold front pushes through. And yeah, there's going to be the potential for strong winds. That's going to be our primary concern today. And again, even though there's really not much of a tornado threat, you know how strong those winds can be and what kind of damage straight line winds can do. So you still need to take this seriously, have a way to receive those alerts. Again, I don't expect anything like we had on Saturday, but still going to be some communities here locally that get some of those stronger storms. Level 2 out of 5 risk from really the Mississippi River all the way to the Carolinas. This includes practically all of the southeast and all of our coverage areas. So whether you're in North Georgia, Southeast Tennessee, Western North Carolina, or Northeast Alabama, you're under a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe storms, all because of this cold front that's going to be coming in from the north and west. Now, the good news is things are quiet this morning. We're not tracking any issues for your morning commute, with the exception of maybe some patches of fog here and there. All is looking pretty good here locally in Chattanooga. This is US 27 looking to the north towards Dayton. Again, no issues out there. A couple people out and about. Again, it's still pretty early, but as for your temperatures, in the 60s. Pretty standard for a June morning. Highs are going to be in the mid to upper 80s. Again, pretty standard for a June afternoon. But as we take a look at your futurecast, again, first part of your day, really not a whole lot to talk about. Even through lunchtime, going to be hard pressed to find too much in the way of rain. Now, after about 2 o'clock, yeah, there could be a few pop-up storms, but notice how the coverage really starts to increase after 4, and we'll have to watch these individual cells for some stronger winds. And then there's going to be a line structure that tries to form. That's where you can have those damaging wind gusts up to 50, 60, 65 miles per hour. That's where we can get some of those power outages and tree damage. So we'll have to watch that closely. It does look like this is going to weaken a bit as it moves to the south and east, which is the good news. So that's why I'm not expecting things to be as serious as what we had on Saturday, but nonetheless, there's still going to be that threat for severe storms. And then by Tuesday morning, things are looking much better. But primary threat today, going to be the threat for damaging winds. Again, tornado threat, really not looking all that good. This isn't the kind of setup where we typically see tornadoes. Could we have a spin up? Yeah, it's possible, but pretty unlikely. Main concern going to be damaging winds. We got a 15% chance, and that's within a 25-mile radius. And as we take a look at that tornado risk, if there is going to be a spin up, it's going to favor areas like Birmingham, Montgomery, Jackson to our south and west. Notice we're not even outlined with a tornado risk today. So that's the good news, but still be weather aware. Here's a look at your rainfall amounts. Could be up to an inch, maybe even 2 inches in some of the heavier bands, but not looking at much of a flooding concern, but we'll still have to watch some of those areas that get the repeat storms today. Storm alert weather day today. Stay weather aware, especially later on. But hey, look at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Things are looking much better. Going to be typical summer weather, and then we'll have some storms moving back in for the weekend.